Hi, I'm Plami, and in this episode of Red Decay, I'm gonna be finishing off my reaction to the recently released album, The Earth Secret Mission Chapter 1 by one of my favorite K-pop groups, MCND. Again, before we get into it, I just want to remind you that this was requested by my good friend Yuri, so thanks to him for requesting me to check this one out. And obviously the songs that we're going to be checking out in this video are going to be Play Pungak and The Reason, for which I'm also going to be checking out the official trailer from MCD, which seems to be like a music video or something, but we're going to keep that for the end because I want to hear the song before I see the music video, so I can get the proper experience with it, you know? So far, if you didn't check out the first part of this reaction, I've not been the biggest fan of this album. It just doesn't really have the seriousness, or just, I mean, that's the best way I can put it. For me, this album feels much more playful than I can take. And it's not like the songs are bad or anything, it just seems like they're not really my taste. They're just a little bit too playful for me, and they're not even playful in the way that I've liked MCND music being playful, because I did really like that song from them called Spring. It's probably the first song from them that really clicked with me. So it is kind of annoying that these songs didn't really click with me, or at least most of them didn't. HBC did click with me a little bit, spoiler alert. But yeah, overall this album is definitely weaker for me than their previous one, which was MCND. That one just has, like, every single one of the songs from that album is amazing, and I've listened to all of them so much, it's insane. It's especially shocking how much more I like that album than this one. And I'm sorry if that disappoints some of you, but at the end of the day, this is just my opinion. If you disagree with me and enjoy these songs, that's completely fine. It's fine having different opinions, and I'll be happy to hear your thoughts about why you enjoy them so much. And if you're interested, hear out my thoughts about why I don't really like them that much. And who knows, maybe these two songs are gonna completely change my opinion for the album, because they still very much can. But so far, I'm not really looking forward to checking these songs too much, but who knows. Without further ado, let's get into the first one, Play Pungak, and let's hope it's gonna be a song that I'm gonna really like. In 3, 2, 1. Yeah, this one seems like it's gonna be another playful one. Spoke too soon. I mean, it is very much a playful song, but I kinda like it. Ooh, that hits hard. This is the kind of playfulness that I wanted from them. This feels even more earnest than the last one. I love it. I don't know what the hell they were trying to do with the first two songs of this album. This is so much better. Honestly, would I have minded if this was the title track? I think it's genuinely that good. Because, like, they had playful songs before, like Spring. I really like that song. They should have released this as a title track. Like I can literally even see the music video in front of my eyes right now. Yeah, this one, I think it's already safe to say it's a 10 out of 10 for me. Especially compared to the rest of the B-sides. And I'm happy that we seem to be going on a climb of quality. Now I'm really excited to check out the last song. I sometimes don't really understand their music choices, I swear. I feel like I'm high or something. Okay, wait a second there. Whew, man. I genuinely feel like I'm high listening to some of these songs. Admittedly, that might be because I am a little tired when reacting to this, but god damn, they have some weird choices for their music, you know? I still like it, but why? I that's kind of the question I want to ask for some of their choices. But yeah, this one, easily the best song of the album so far. And that honestly includes the title track as well, because for me, the title track, as I said in the last video, I liked it, and it's grown on me ever since I reacted to it. But it didn't manage to surpass Crush, and it wasn't different enough from Crush. So I feel like it would have been better for them to actually have released this song that I just checked out, Play Pungak, as the actual title track, because it's different from Crush, and it's debatably better than Moving, because it has more of a standout style, I guess, is one way to put it. Because like I really genuinely enjoy this one, and also unlike Moving, which it takes me until I get to the end of the song to really get into, this song right off the bat, I get the melody, I get what they're going for, and I'm able to enjoy it right off the bat, which is just not the case for Moving because of the way the song is structured for me. But yeah, I just really like this one. And unlike the rest of the playful songs in this album, this one felt the most genuine for sure. This one felt the most similar to Spring for me. And I liked Spring a lot, so that's a good thing. That's a good thing. And this one, as well as the last one, are definitely going to my MCND playlist. Up there with some of the best ones like Louder, KOK, Player, Crush, Not Over. They're definitely up there. Although mainly this one, but I did like HBC as well. But now seeing that the previous song was really good, this one was really good, now I'm really excited to check out the last song of this album, which is Reason, especially because it's the song that has a music video in addition to the title track, so I hope that means that it's gonna be of really good quality. And I'm pretty sure my good friend Yurik has been asking me to check out specifically the trailer, and I decided to wait until I checked out the B-sides to do that, so that makes me even more excited and hopeful that it's gonna be a really good song. But who knows? Almost forgot. Play Pungak is gonna be a 10 out of 10. I'm telling you right off the bat. It's 10 out of 10. As I told you right off the bat, it's a 10 out of 10. So yeah, without further ado, I guess let's get into the final song of this album, Reason. And keep in mind, this is not the music video. This is not the part of the song with the music video. It's without it. It's just the lyrics this time. We're going to check out the music video afterwards. So without further ado, let's get into it in 3, 2, 1.
Got me thinking, waiting, dreaming, you're the reason. Got me talking about my feelings, while the world is switching up just like the season.
Is it gonna be in English?
Ooh, I'm barely breathing, but we gotta keep it going, you're the reason. Yeah, we gotta work through change, even though they're nothing the same. But I'm steady holding on and holding on. All I really wanna be see you now. Ooh, I'm barely breathing. Is it all up to fate? Is the reason we ain't got my heart on the floor? Hell, because I don't wanna wait anymore. And I'm dreaming very back the day when we find ourselves in a better place. 'Cause even in the changing times,
I like the vibe of this song, but I wish they stuck with the Korean.
and they could try to hold us back, try to hold us back. It's time to wake up, now, never bring us down. Coming, thinking, waiting,
Because I feel like this is the kind of song that I, whenever I listen to in K-pop, feel like it has a lot of depth, but when you really get into the lyrics, it really doesn't most of the time. And the fact that we're just getting it in English kind of destroys the illusion even more.
How we gonna make this work? I don't even have the words, but I'm knowing what your birth, so I gotta stay alert. Yeah.
what you gonna do when you lose?
Gotta say, the rapping is actually pretty good in English. Most of the time, whenever it's in English, it never really hits as hard as in Korean, but they're actually doing pretty good. And I love that is we is or we ain't. That is really, sounds really good.
And I'm dreaming very back the day when we found ourselves in a better place. 'Cause even in the changing times, I know we're gonna be alright. Yeah. And they could try to
Ooh, that was good.
hold us back. Wake up, they'll never bring us down. Got me thinking, waiting, dreaming. You're the reason they'll never bring us down. You're the reason, better speaking. Love is all we need. No, they'll never bring us down.
Now I'm really curious to see what the music video is gonna be like. But again, this song has nothing to do with the rest of the album vibe-wise. This is not playful in any way. This is pretty serious and dark and emotional. Again, are we sure they didn't switch up the titles of these albums as maybe some of the songs? Because this doesn't fit at all with the rest of the album. At least for Play Pungak, you could definitely make the argument that it was close enough to the other ones because it was still a playful song, even though it still felt different enough from those. But this one doesn't even feel playful in any way, which for me personally, for my personal taste, it's good because it means that I like it inherently more than the other ones. But still, it doesn't really feel cohesive from an album standpoint, you know? But yeah, overall, I'd say I enjoy this one. I definitely did not expect them to release a song in English. But I guess it kind of makes sense in the ever-changing climate and relations between Korea and China. We'll probably start to see it even more nowadays. But yeah, it's much appreciated. I enjoyed it. As I said, the rapping was actually better than what I was expecting. The singing was, I mean, most of the time it's good, but it was fine in this one as well. But the rapping definitely surprised me by how good it is, because it's very rare for me to like rap, K-pop rap in English. It's very rarely works, I feel like. Or at least, more often than not, it doesn't work as good as it did in Korean. And I think in this one, it worked actually really well in English. And obviously, before I say my final thoughts and rating for this song, I'm gonna check out the music video. So I guess without further ado, let's check it out and finish this video off with the official trailer from MCND for Reason. In 3, 2, 1. Oh, what the hell? We have a planet crash? Oh, it's a eclipse.
Got me thinking, waiting, dreaming. You're the reason. Got me talking about my feelings. Well, the world is switching up just like the season. Yeah.
The opening visuals were honestly really cool. I wish more of the music video was like that. Maybe even the actual music video for the title track was like that. That's a really cool visual. And the vocals are really good. Okay, this song definitely works in English. Also, Hoijun has even more similarities to me with Hyunjin from Stray Kids. He's definitely my bias in this group. Or at least the bias record. I think maybe Kasuji is gonna be my bias. Still haven't thought about it too much. But I'm starting to learn the names, and this video is actually really helpful in that regard. Ooh, that sounds so good. Even better in the music video, man. Is or we ain't. That's so good. I really like this, honestly. I think this goes show how much a music video improves an already pretty good song. I know why you asked me to check this one out, Yuri. Thank you. I should have listened to you. Because this is really dope. Sometimes I'm really stubborn. I should listen to you more. I really love how much choreo they're showing up in this. Okay. Pretty good. I really liked it. It genuinely elevated the song for me. Because at first, like when I checked out the lyrics, the color-coded lyrics video, I mean, I liked it. It appealed to me, but I wasn't really completely sold onto it, I guess you could say. It felt like it could have been better. But after this music video, I'm completely sold onto it. I only kind of wish it was longer because it's so good. It's definitely, for me, it's up there with other English songs like Stray Kids' Slum, or at least the English versions for that, or COC's Helicopter. It's up there in terms of how catchy and good it is, despite the fact that it's an English song. I just really enjoyed it. And it's really... and I'm really happy that I didn't know that it was in English, because that kind of ended up making it even better, because it really managed to be good despite the fact that it's in English. Because more often than not, songs are not good in English. I still feel like ultimately Play Pungak is the best song out of the B-sides of this album. But for personal favorites, it's going to be Reason, and then Play Pungak, and then HBC. The only two songs of this album, ultimately, that I guess I don't like are Catwalks and Bow Wow Wow, which at the end of the day doesn't really ruin MCND for me or anything, because there's plenty of songs from groups that I like even more than MCND, like Stray Kids and ATEEZ, that are bad, like for example, or at least that I personally didn't enjoy. Like there was a bunch of songs from Stray Kids' In Live album that I really didn't like, and there was at least one song in the last album by ATEEZ before the current one. There was the song called Celebrate, which I really didn't like and thought it was boring. So it doesn't really ruin MCND for me, but overall the album is definitely weaker than MCNDH, which is sad because I really like that album and I was really excited to get more songs as good as those, and we didn't really get that, but we still got some pretty good songs. And yeah, I guess for Reason I should also give a rating, and I think I'm gonna give it a 9.4 out of 10. I think it's really good, and as you said, the music video version elevated itself even more for me. But ultimately, I feel like there is still some space for that song to have grown and gotten better. It's good, it's pretty good even, but it definitely could have been even better. Though, again, I really liked it, and I should have reacted to the trailer much sooner. I should have listened to you. But sometimes I just don't know what's best for me. Before we end this video, I just want to give a huge thanks to my good friend Yuri for requesting me to check out MCND's recent album, and also to my one and only patron on Patreon, Omari Bridgman. If you want to support me like they support me, you can do that by going down in the description below and clicking on the link to my Patreon. Whether you will support me at all or at a higher or a lower tier is completely up to you. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like, subscribe. Also, check out the description to my Twitter if you want to follow me over there, and to my Wattpad where I post my stories, because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer. And if you enjoy my stories or you simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to Patreon where you can pledge support and help get the channel going, help support me so I can keep writing the stories you enjoy. But if you don't want to do it, that's completely fine. You can still help me out in other ways, like liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and especially sharing this video with somebody who you think might enjoy it. And I think it's pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!